Sunday evening, June 1st, 2025. Can you believe it's June? How many of you have already encountered some summer temperatures? Please comment below. I'm going to wait until some people get into the chat before I share some giveaway updates and health updates. So right now I'm showing you a clear rubber stamp. Hi Joshua, how are you? Thank you for being first. I appreciate you being here and being first, commenting and giving me a thumbs up. How are you tonight? Or whatever time it is where you're at. Oh good, I'm glad. So I'm showing a clear rubber stamp set that I did a random giveaway in my last live stream, and it's gonna go out to Brian at B&D Crafts and More, I think his channel is. Let's see, let me look. Yep, it is. And I have the list of the entries names next to me, and I'm just going to be adding to this from my stash that I have. So do you have anything planned? Oh, it looks so. I did message Lisa Smiles a Lot and let her know that I was going live. I hope everybody's had a great weekend, and as you're entering into the new week, I hope you have a wonderful week and that you all stay safe, happy, and healthy, and that you're having things that you look forward to that you'll accomplish and achieve in the next week. Thank you for being here. I'm hoping for getting more in the chat before I go on and share about the updated giveaway and my health updates. Those of you that haven't seen my community post, I've been giving updates about my health this last week that surprisingly landed me in the hospital suddenly. I ended up having a TIA mini stroke, and I'm going to be making a separate video about my experience with that because I want to educate everybody about my experience, and I'm researching and looking for other people. I hope that you'll give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. But everybody's experience is different. There's a lot of common things about having strokes. And I've been just reading tonight that what they call it, TIA mini stroke, in one article it said they're not really so many. It's a false name because it can affect large areas of the brain. So that does make sense, and that they're just as serious to get emergency help as regular strokes. So I just want to share a little bit with some of you that may not be aware that I was in the hospital with that this week. So do you have any special plans, Joshua, this coming week? Any goals that you've set that you hope to achieve? Anything you're looking forward to? Or anything you've done this last weekend that you were happy about? I just relaxed. I needed to rest. But I did work on my entries, and I'm waiting on one response so I can draw for the giveaway winner. Everybody's gotten back to me, and now I need to just hear one more. And just real quickly, I have a stack of entry numbers here. I wrote very lightly That's the number 7. I wrote very lightly because I don't want to be able to see through the paper. I don't use pen. As long as I can see it and y'all can see it, and I enter them into the bucket that I use, which is a coffee can that's plastic that I've showed in previous giveaways. So I'm guessing that it's 5 minutes and 35 seconds in, and we don't really have anybody in the chat except for one. So I'm guessing everybody's busy on this Sunday evening. We've had some really nice weather this weekend. We've gotten some rain. When I was in the hospital, we got some really heavy torrential rains. But at the time of the big storm, there were no windows where I was. Hi, the Bud Files. How are you? Thank you for being here. I have 2 in the chat and 1 thumbs up. I hope you give me a thumbs up. It really helps, as you know. I'm hoping to get more in the chat because I have things to share. But if it doesn't work out that everybody's busy, then I'll have to just do a regular video. But I am going to be drawing the winner. I did write up some numbers for the entries that I've received. I'm waiting to hear from one other person to see if they did a VR giveaway shout out so that I can have the right amount of entries to put in, because I want to be fair to everybody, that I don't miss anything or anyone's points number of entries. The most entries that anybody could get on this giveaway was 4, and I have 2 people that got 4 chances to win and 2 people that got 3, but one of them might get 4 if I hear from them and they did a VR giveaway channel shout out. And then one got 2 entries, and then there's 2 non-YouTubers that get 1 entry each. So I'm hoping that y'all are doing well. I'm not going to stay on much longer if I don't get any more in the chat, because I really don't want to be on a live stream giving the updates that I want to give if the people that know me best are not in the chat to hear about the updates. Hey, Lisa smiles a lot. Woohoo! Thank you for your 2nd thumbs up. How are you doing tonight? I'm hoping to get more people in the chat so that I can update them on the giveaway drawing, and then also my health update. But it's pretty quiet tonight. I don't believe I've ever done a Sunday night live stream pop-up anyways. And here's my Mr. Hugs. Allergies are bothering me. Oh, you have springtime allergies? I've had them on and off. I normally had them when I was younger, and then I guess I outgrew them, but I feel like I brought the allergies on to myself because my brother, who had allergies, was allergic to fresh cut grass. And the job he had, which is something a lot of young boys do, teenagers as well, they cut grass for earning money, and he came home and he was just, his face was red, his eyes were red, his nose was all irritated and everything. And I just thought that was so funny. Well, guess what? God's like, oh, you think it's funny your brother's suffering? Boom, here, experience allergies. So yeah, I ended up being allergic to the beautiful flowers that I loved were lilacs, and I don't know if they grow everywhere, but We had them growing in Massachusetts. And we had them outside the back door of my first job, which was a dry cleaners. And we didn't have AC. We had the big fans that sucked out the heat from the inside. We had the machines and the pressers and everything that's hot inside. So we used the doors to be open, and we had lilac bushes outside the back door. So I was just suffering. Yeah, watching dogs now and itching like crazy. Oh, do you ever take any Benadryl or anything? I know Benadryl is very helpful, except for it just really, really makes you tired. It's been 11 minutes. I think that because we're not getting anybody in the live stream chat, I'm not going to do the live stream updates that I was expecting to do. I just thought I'd give it a shot. I need to just make regular videos and talk about the hospital stay and what it was like for me to have a TIA mini stroke attack. And hopefully the next video, instead of doing an update on the giveaway, I'll actually be doing the giveaway because I've heard back. I'm waiting to hear back from Mary Ellen Crafts and More. Let's see, hold on. Is that her whole name? I don't have her whole name written for her channel, but yes, it is. Mary Ellen Crafts and More. Hey, Angie, how are you? My dad had flash strokes. Oh my goodness, I'm not familiar with flash strokes. Care to share? That's going to be something I'm going to have to look into. Mini TIAs. Okay, so they also call TIA mini strokes flash strokes, or is it a type of TIA mini stroke? I have to call the primary office and make an appointment for a follow-up, and then I have to follow up with a neurologist within 3 to 4 months. They want to monitor and keep up to date on how I'm doing. But I will tell you, it was the most scariest emotional experience I would never wish on anybody. And 1 minute you're fine, and the next minute you just can't get words out. And the more you try to talk, the more you just mumble. I was actually on a business call, leaving a message when it happened. They call them flash strokes. They are dangerous. I pray for you. My dad passed at 55. Angie, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. That is so, so, so young. How long has he been gone? Hi, DMA Gabriel, how are you? Welcome to the chat. I hope you're doing well. We're just chatting a little bit, hoping to get some more people in the chat so that I can do the updates. 2013. Ooh, wow. That was 12 years ago, right? I think that's right with my math. Boy, I'll tell you, when you're in the hospital and they're treating you for any kind of strokes, thank you, Angie. Oh, the questions they ask you for speech therapy. The lady was really, really nice, and she goes, "You didn't know you were going to go to school today, did you?" I had to do stuff with numbers and coins and word problems and reading, writing. It was just really crazy, the tests that I went through. identifying objects and saying how they're used and everything. Overall, I did well, but there were some that it was crazy that I couldn't answer the questions. It was crazy. The very first one, I hesitated and I was like, I know this. And, I answered some of the questions slow, and then some of them I just was hesitant, took my time. Hey, Woods, how are you? Peace and blessings to you too. Welcome to the chat. And that's one point I just said, I can't think of any answers. So, she'd make her little notes, but overall, I passed the mental test. I did well overall, so that's the main thing. What are you up to tonight, Woods? I appreciate the 5 thumbs up and those in the chat. Angie says it's so important to keep positive about the future through it all. Yes. Um, you know, mine ended up lasting for just a little bit. And I know that the kind that I had can last up to 24 hours, and I'm really glad it didn't, because just the 10 minutes that it did, and I still knew that I needed to go to the hospital to get evaluated, which is really good because they did thorough testing, and now I'm going to learn more things about my health when I go see the doctor, because I finally signed into the portal. How many of you use your patient portal from your doctors? Just say yes, portal, if you do, so I'll know what the yes is for, because I tend to forget after time passes. But I saw 5 different markings that said abnormal results. And I was like, what the heck? How come they were so focused on my brain issues that they just made notations for me to discuss the other findings from the primary doctor, which mine's on leave for until further notice. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know who I'm going to see. I know what to expect from my doctor, and I'm just hoping that things go just as well for his fill-in. Angie's saying hi to Woods. All right, it's 18 minutes, and I'm not really going to be able to go into all that I was going to share tonight, because I really want to have more in the chat for me to share all that I was going to share. So I'm making this a very short live stream. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here, watching, liking, and commenting. I'm going to shout out all the ones that have joined me in this little bit that I have been live. Thank you, Joshua Gabriel. Thank you for Bud Files for popping in. And Lisa smiles a lot. I can always count on her. Thank you so much, Lisa. Thank you, Angie, for being here. I'm going to drop your link so that hopefully I can. Huh. I guess I can't. No, it just says channel activity. So I don't know. And let's see. DIMA Gabriel, thank you. And Woods, thank you. I appreciate. I will get it. What will you get? Okay, I stay prayed up for you, hun. Thank you, Angie. The prayers that I really need is that I don't ever have another stroke again, and that, nobody else does. I know it happens, but oh, okay, you're gonna drop her link. Okay, I get it. Ah. I'll wait for Lisa to drop your link. And Lisa, please drop your link so people can come watch and support you as well. Angie, if you want to have the full information, if you haven't seen my community post, I posted from the time I went to the hospital until the time I got home. I think there was a total of 4 updates of all that I, tests and everything that I went through. Thank you for dropping her link, Lisa. You are awesome. I hope y'all have a wonderful week. I hope you give me a thumbs up. I hope those of you in the replay of this short live stream that okay, I will watch. Thank you. I've shared several channels above that, but you just scroll down on my community posts and you'll see about prayers and my health or something like that. I forget what it is, but you'll know. And I give all the updates because I put the needs down below, and then as the updates came, I just kept putting the newer updates on the top. So update number 4, I believe there was only 4, is on the top. So you'll have to go to the bottom to read it in the right order if you want to get the whole information. Thank you so much for the 5 thumbs up and 2 in the chat. I hope if you're new to my channel that you will join my family and hit that bell for upcoming notifications because you never know what I might share next. I am sharing giveaways, my health update. I plan to start exercising again. God help me never get hurt again. Hey, Stuart, the Fisherman's Lodge, how are you? Welcome to the chat. I was getting ready to end the chat. Thank you for the thumbs up so much. 6 thumbs up and 2 in the chat. So, Stuart, if you want to catch up with what's been going on in my life, you can go to my About Me section, and it tells you about me going to the hospital this last week and 4 updates. So you'd start at the bottom and read on up to catch up. Angie is my best friend that I speak to off of YouTube. Thank you, Lisa, for dropping the link, says Fisherman's Lodge, which I very much appreciate her as well. And it's great to have best friends and close friends that you build friendships with outside of YouTube. Lord knows that Lisa smiles a lot and I are very close and comment and write to each other several times each and every day. All right, thank you for dropping the links. Be kind, be nice, be encouraging no matter where you are through the internet. We can touch lives, we can make a difference, we can make people smile, laugh, and give encouraging words. And remember, keep the fun in all you do. And I hope that you will share this live stream out on your community posts so that more people can, if possible, please. Oh, okay, let's see. Fisherman's Lodge, which is Stuart. May I ask, would it be okay if Angie and I have a wrench? Please, links don't work for me on a vertical. I always share the links in the description below all my live streams and videos, and there are many, many, many of them in my community post, so you can join those there. I don't need a wrench, Angie says. So there, I definitely share a lot of links. So just check out my community posts, and below each of my videos and live streams, I share a lot of links, and you can click and connect there. And my channel shout out videos, always, you can check my playlist and check out my channel shout outs, and you can find a lot of channels there and connect with them. Have Coloring Books Will Travel. Hi, how are you? Welcome for being here. You're catching me as I'm heading out. But I appreciate you popping in. Did you do anything good this weekend? Thank you for the 7 thumbs up and 4 in the chat. I have, I'll be keep watching. Angie's saying hi, Book Travels, and Lisa dropped a link for Book Travels. Thank you, Lisa. I know they appreciate it too, because we're all about everybody connecting and growing their family, but always remember to give more than you receive, and eventually it will come back to you. If you just keep giving and giving and giving, it makes the people want to give back at some point. And I will say, every now and then you'll get that one person that no matter how much you support them, they will not support you back. So, let's see. Have coloring books will travel says too much driving around visiting family. I hear ya. I just hope you stay safe out there on the roadways. It's very scary to travel these days. So check my community post. Books will travel. I ended up in the hospital this last week, and all of my updates of what I went through is up there. And I'm going to be making a video separately about that. I'm going to be doing the drawing of the live stream. No, the drawing of the giveaway. I just need to hear, okay, thank you. I just need to hear from, yes, I'm okay now, and I just pray I will continue to be okay. I had a TIA mini stroke, which I just read before I went live, that mini strokes aren't to be taken lightly because they can affect the whole brain area and are just as serious as regular strokes. So I'll be making a video, so be on the lookout for that. It was a very scary and emotional experience for me. But I'm doing better today. Yesterday I was still very emotional. I came home Friday night. All right. So be on the lookout for future videos. I appreciate all my newbies and all those that are my lifelong friends and newer friends that are building friendships with me and supporting each other. I don't know if I said this yet. Be kind, be nice, be encouraging no matter where you are through the internet. We can touch lives, we can make a difference, we can make people smile, laugh, and give encouraging words. And remember, keep the fun in all you do. And please keep checking out the different links between my community posts and my videos in the description below. I love to help everybody grow. Thanks for watching. I appreciate the 7 thumbs up and all of you in the chat. God bless you all. Thank you, Lisa. Bye.